Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are talking about a skill that, honestly, is becoming just as important as knowing how to use a search engine. It's called prompt engineering, and it is the key to getting so much more out of AI. So, you've probably been there, right? You ask an AI for something, maybe a picture, maybe an answer to a question, and what you get back is just wrong. It's frustrating. It feels like the AI is completely missing the point.
But here's the secret. The problem usually isn't the AI. The real power, the magic to getting those amazing, spot-on results is all about the instructions we give it. It's all in how you ask.
And that brings us right to the heart of it. This new skill, this new way of talking to computers, what exactly is prompt engineering? Well, you can think of it as both an art and a science. It's all about carefully designing your instructions, your prompts, to guide an AI to the exact result you want. A really good prompt isn't just a question. It's a roadmap that you hand to the AI, showing it exactly where to go. What's so fascinating is that it's kind of a new way to program. You see, with traditional programming, you're using a strict formal language like Python to give a computer very specific commands. But with prompt engineering, your programming language is just English. You're using natural, everyday words to give the AI structured guidance toward the most probable, best answer. Your words literally become the source code. Okay, so if a prompt is our source code, what are its essential parts? What are the ingredients? Let's break down the anatomy of a really great prompt. We're going to start with an example of what not to do. Something like, explain blockchain. I mean, it's a start, but it's so vague. The AI has no idea who you are, what you need, or how deep to go. It's basically forced to guess. We can do way better. So the first most important piece is the intent. This is the core action. You have to tell the AI exactly what you want it to do. The easiest way to get this right, start with a really clear verb, like write, summarize, or create. Okay, let's upgrade our prompt. Instead of just explain blockchain, we're going to make it a direct command. Write an explanation of blockchain. Just by adding that one word, we've made it much more focused. The AI now has a clear mission. Next up, and this is a big one, is context. You have to ask yourself, who is this for? Why do I need it? If you don't give the AI any background, you're just going to get a super generic, one-size-fits-all answer. Context is how you get a result that's actually tailored to you. Let's add some context to our prompt. It now says, write an explanation of blockchain for a beginner who is interested in fintech. See what a difference that makes? Now the AI knows the exact audience and their specific interest. It's not going to give a technical deep dive. It's going to craft an answer perfect for a newcomer to finance tech. And finally, there's format. This is about taking control. Don't let the AI just throw a huge wall of text at you. Tell it exactly how you want the information presented. Do you want bullet points, a table, a numbered list? Be specific. And here it is, our final, beautifully engineered prompt. We've added that last instruction about formatting. Look at the journey we took, from a vague two-word question to this incredibly precise instruction. The result we get from this prompt is going to be infinitely better. That, right there, is the power of prompt engineering. So now that we know the basic ingredients of a good prompt, let's talk about a few powerful recipes, some specific techniques you can start using right away to get even better answers. First up is one of my favorites, role prompting. This is such a cool trick. You literally give the AI a persona to adopt. You tell it who to be. By saying, you are an expert food critic, or you are a patient physics teacher, you're giving it a whole library of tone, style, and knowledge to draw from. The results are just, wow. Another really important idea is giving the AI examples. This is sometimes called in-context learning. So zero shot is when you give it zero examples, just a direct command. That's fine for simple stuff. One shot is when you give it one example, to show it the kind of format you want. And few shot is where you give it two or more examples. This is perfect for teaching the AI a complex pattern without having to do any actual, heavy-duty reprogramming. Okay, but what if you need more than just a good answer? What happens when you need the AI to actually reason its way through a really complex problem?
Well, that's where something called chain of thought prompting comes in, and it is a total game changer. Instead of just asking for the final answer, you prompt the AI to basically show its work. You ask it to break the problem down into logical steps, one after the other, and this does two amazing things. It dramatically improves the accuracy, and it lets you see how the AI is thinking.
Here's a really simple example of how it works. For this little math problem, instead of just spitting out the number 9, the AI actually talks through its reasoning. It says, okay, first I'll do this calculation. Then I'll do the next step. By forcing it to slow down and think sequentially, it's way less likely to make a mistake. So the big question is, how do you get an AI to do this? Well, you're going to love this. In many cases, all you have to do is add one simple phrase to the end of your prompt. Let's think step by step. That's it. That little phrase is like a key that unlocks this incredibly powerful way of thinking for the AI.
Okay, so this has all been great theory, but let's get practical. Where are people actually using these techniques in the real world? Well, in software development, it's already a revolution. Developers are using prompts to generate complicated code from scratch, to find really tricky bugs, and to optimize their work for better performance. It's like having an expert programmer sitting next to you, ready to help 24/7. It's a massive productivity boost. And it's not just for coders. Not at all. A marketer can generate copy for a whole campaign. Instagram posts, Facebook ads, emails, all with the same brand voice. A teacher can create a detailed 50-minute lesson plan for their class in just a few moments. The possibilities, they're really just endless. So when you look at all of this, it becomes pretty clear that prompt engineering isn't just some niche technical skill. It really is a new kind of literacy that we all need for this new era. It's the language we use to collaborate with these incredibly powerful tools. So the only real question left is, what will you write?